Hello, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer. Welcome to this new update on the state of the markets in general, the global astrology for crypto and beyond. I would say we would like to cover the first part, the first week of February, actually from the 3rd of February to the 9th of February. So let's see what the second month has in store for us, and it's the beginning of a set of changes, as you know, and we are all aware, with the US administration and the friendly regulation towards crypto. We do have a strong Mercury transit in the sidereal sign of Capricorn, which is the 7th house of public relations, so of public image for Bitcoin, which means that we can expect even more news. And of course, the price action is driven by news, as we know, so vigilance and attention there is highly recommended. And let's see what we have day by day with the global astrology. It is a volatile week, I would say, again, and if you stay until the end, you get also one day where we have day level fire, so high volatility, and it is positive for Bitcoin. But let's explore the global astrology at first, because I think we do have a lot of action here. On Monday, we have a positive aspect, which is very strong, a Venus-Rahu conjunction. It's the type of aspect that would trigger innovation, but also really a big growth in cryptocurrencies and currencies. So if we see volume, then we will have a nice influence on Monday. And we do have also other positive aspects, and it is promising overall. A single word of caution that I always repeat, but for the new ones, we have the astrology of the weekend most of the time manifested on Monday and even on Tuesday, depending on the planet speed and what happens in the sky. And this is because we don't have volume usually during the weekend. So the weekend has low volume, and then these aspects are not only for the day. It would be simple if they would be exact only then. So again, we will have a mix of negative energies from February 1st and 2nd. So this is basically what can spoil the day and the lucky influence, but then I would expect them in the first part of the day rather, and this conjunction is powerful at the whole day level. So it's a sort of protection that we have, and we have also a positive aspect between Mercury and Jupiter. So I would say that overall it should be more positive than negative, but it could be a mixed day. Then on the 4th, unfortunately, the energy changes, and lately I saw Chiron being very strong. I do not know what havoc it would really cause now, because it is really in a stressful aspect with Mars. It's a square aspect between Mars and Chiron exact on the 4th of February UTC time zone, and this is really dangerous, I would say, because Mars is a knife. It's the symbol of the killer, so to speak, and we get Chiron, the wounds, the wounded healer actually, but it's wounds. So it's about a symbolism that shows retracement in markets and in the price action. So special caution for this day, I would say it is important, especially for short-term trading. The whole background is also the Jupiter stationary now. We got Uranus stationary, which didn't delay things much, but it can delay after it turns. So this is certainly a possibility because it's still stationary, and Jupiter it's now stationary before it turns. So just be wary of possible delays. So far, it was pretty well synchronized in terms of short-term aspects, but I can't guarantee anything for this week, so to speak. In any case, we do have a break in the global astrology in the mid of the week, I would say, with no aspect at day level for February 5th on Wednesday UTC time zone, but we do have some other aspects that are pretty rich in the second part of the week. So I would like to really look at them in order not to miss anything for you. So this is basically February 6th and it's about a Thursday. And what do we have on Thursday? Basically, we have plenty of hourly aspects. They are not really so strong, but I would say that we do have here influences in the Bitcoin chart. So it's important to have Bitcoin in mind as well, because this global astrology is only half of the picture. Then the weekend and Friday are quite busy, and maybe we will not see so much, but it is very possible that we will see developments, especially on Friday, where we have a Venus cryptocurrency and currency sextile Pluto. And we talked about Bitcoin in the news, which means that we could have here some regulatory good news that is Pluto, or where really good news from the big money, which is Pluto, again associated with ETFs, and this Venus is a symbol for cryptocurrency, so it will be directly affected in a positive way, and we could see some movement on Friday. Of course, it's not only green, there are only a few only green days, but it is a strong influence to take into account for pumps. Then we do have the weekend, which is important regardless if we get these aspects in the weekend or after that. It's good to be aware of them. And in the global astrology, it's quite a interesting landscape, because we do have a Sun sextile Chiron, which could be extremely powerful, because we talked about the strength of Chiron lately, and it is also coming from Sun, so government, so from the politics, some good influences for crypto. And we do have also a Mercury sextile Chiron. Mercury is about trading, it's about really investing, it's about markets in general. So this could also be a time where we do have advancement. And Mercury in financial astrology is associated with technical innovation. So here we might also have news regarding innovation of some type in crypto as well, taking into account the positive influences from Venus. And we do have also a rich Sunday, which will trigger basically the next week, and it's a powerful Sun-Mercury conjunction, so a Kazimi that takes place on February 9th UTC time zone, and a Mars-Saturn trine, which is sort of a cautious, but at least it can bring stable growth and a stable price action, because we need that as well, taking into account what happened lately, and it's quite a volatile market. Basically, this would be the big landscape of the week. We could have really some dumps in the beginning, and this would be third, fourth, something like that. So it's like hard to say if it will be delayed a bit, because we do have these negative influences. We have them also in the weekend. If there is volume and something happens, then this is also not excluded to manifest during the weekend. So the first days of February, I recommend caution, but the good news is what I promised you for Bitcoin. It is a volatile positive aspect, that is a positive day level fire, how I call it, in the mid of the week on the 5th of February, when we don't have much other support in the global astrology, but still it's worthwhile mentioning, because afterwards we do get these positive influences in the global astrology. Thank you so much for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel, and until next time, be joyful. See you.